What's up YouTube, Capital G here, giving you guys a Yu-Gi-Oh experiment of sorts. I saw this posted online and it was a very intriguing question. It's something that I obviously had never thought about, something that honestly in the grand scheme of things isn't super important, but it was something that I didn't know the answer to. This guy right here, Wasim, posted a question and it says, what happens if you activate Dark Magic Curtain with one life point? Obviously any card that cuts your life points in half is applicable in this situation. And honestly, I kind of thought about it for a while and I thought to myself, well, I don't think the game is going to allow you to activate a card. I've been playing Yu-Gi-Oh for a very long time, and in my 15 years of playing this game, I cannot think of one situation ever where I've seen someone with half a life point. So my thought was, I don't think you can have half life points in Yu-Gi-Oh, so you can't activate the card. But when I looked at other people's responses, I was kind of surprised because it seems like a lot of people were split as to what would happen. And there were some people saying, oh, you're gonna die when you activate the card. As soon as you activate it, you pay the cost. You're gonna drop because you can't cut a life point in half, so you go to 0. You basically lose the duel. And it's really interesting because I think what actually happens will surprise a bunch of people. In fact, go ahead and pause this video before you guys figure out what is ultimately going to happen a little later. Go ahead and tell me in the comment section below, or just mentally think in your mind what you believe is going to happen. I'll give you guys a couple of seconds. Okay, I think that's enough time. So obviously we got Yugioh Pro here, and yes, I have manufactured this situation. And if it's not obvious by now, you can see in my opening hand, I have multiple cards that can pay half your life points. We have the aforementioned Dark Magic Curtain. Summon a Dark Magician from your deck. You got to pay half your life points to do it. We got the Solemn Judgment, and we also have Return from a Different Dimension. 2 of these 3 cards are banned, but that's kind of irrelevant in this situation. So let me show you guys what actually happens, and you can clearly see right here my life points are at 1. So again, I believed, my hypothesis was that you would not be able to activate the card because you can't have half life points. So let's see if it will allow us to activate Dark Magic Curtain. Sure enough, it allows me to activate it, and we're going to summon our Dark Magician. Now the weird thing is, you notice that I'm still at 1 life point. I haven't lost the duel, so obviously we have not been defeated. It's not like I paid myself to 0, and I'm still able to actually activate the card. In fact, we'll go a little deeper. I'll go ahead and activate my Allure Darkness so I can get one of my Destrudos banished. I'm going to set my Solemn Judgment, and I'm going to set Return from a Different Dimension. I hope that the computer does something where I can activate all these cards. I'm going to go ahead and just use Return. Oh, he goes Maxine. This computer is next level. All right, we're going to summon our Destrudo in defense position. And let's see what he's going to do. He's going to summon Manju because he's playing Necroz. And I'm going to go ahead and Solemn Judgment. He probably is going to win. No, he doesn't. So you're seeing there that I'm able to activate all of these cards, but the thing that you obviously notice is my life point consistently stays at 1. You're probably wondering, Cap, what the hell is going on? Here's what actually happens if you try to cut 1 life point in half. So essentially the game of Yu-Gi-Oh cannot recognize any it can't recognize partial life points, any fraction of a number. It doesn't exist in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh. So basically what happens when you try to cut 1 life point in half, you go to half a life point temporarily, and then the game state rounds it up. So you're essentially going right back up to 1 life point. There is no such thing as half a life point in Yu-Gi-Oh, although I guess for a small period of time, even though I guess it's like simultaneous, your life point will be at half a life point, then it just basically rounds up. And it's really interesting because I honestly had no idea what was going to happen, and this is not something that I would have thought. So if you guys ever get to 1 life point, I'm not sure how that's ever going to happen. Probably has never happened in the history of this game. You can essentially activate cards for free at that point if they are cards that pay half your life points and the other conditions are met. Just a really weird thing. Obviously this has no context to the competitive game, but I think that weird little quirky rulings like this are they're interesting to know. I can't say that they're important to know because it's never going to come up, but I don't know. I found this to be just a little interesting. I didn't know in Yu-Gi-Oh that life points actually rounded up. It's never been important and it's never happened, probably will never happen, but just something for you guys to know. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, please let me know in the comment section below. Also, what did you guys think? Maybe you completely knew what was going to happen from the beginning. I have to say that I was definitely wrong. I didn't believe it would allow you to even activate these cards. Also, give the video a thumbs up. Thank you guys for watching. As always, subscribe if you have not already, and turn on those notifications for daily videos.